Well, in this video, there's nothing like in specific I want to talk about. It's just sharing my thoughts about what I feel inside. I wanted to do this for a long time, but like I never had the courage to like express myself. I don't want to even put much makeup on. I don't know, sometimes it's just like, when you feel like so pressed or like feel so when like the reality just like swallows you and you can't do much about it, like because it feels like the end of the world and you don't know why, like everything is okay but like you feel, especially when it comes to changes, like when something changes in your life, like maybe because you want it or you didn't want it, but like still it fucking hurts. It feels like, well, this is the end of my days. I'm closer to the ending. And I think for me, as a person who like struggles a lot with changes, is just hell all the time. I think life is just like such a cruel thing sometimes. Like you want it, like when you have periods when everything is so well and so still and you like it. And mosquito. And I almost got bite by a mosquito in the center on my forehead. I never told you, I'm Ukrainian. I moved to Italy when I was 16, and yeah, that was a big change for me. I studied a new language. I like learned a new culture, and that's fine. But um, I really don't like. I struggle with acceptance of like change. For my age, I'm 24. For my age, I'm gonna skip like from one thought to another. Like, as I said in this video, I'm not gonna talk about a specific topic. I'll just like, it's just a stream of consciousness. And for my age, I feel a lot older. I feel like I'm 30. I'm 24, but I feel a lot older. And I feel a lot self aware. And at this time of my life, I consider that I'm totally responsible for every choice I make. There's no excuses. There's not like mental health or something like that, or like something mental. Yeah, like in some cases, yes, because like I'm fucking crazy sometimes, but the thing that I hate the most about life is like, if you want to get better in something, if you want something that is meant for you, you need like to, I don't know, separate oceans. You need to, yeah, for me it wasn't, it never was easy. For me it was never easy. For that, like, for everybody it's not easy, but like, I don't know, it sounds like qualities of my personality. Sometimes maybe we consider ourselves too important, and this is my problem. It's just like it's been a heavy evening for me. I don't know. Everything is so, like when you do something, there's like something in between, like fucking cables or something. Like, I hate this. It's been a few days. They're heavy for me. Like for some, like mostly because of the things I'm going through. Like right now, and there's no one to blame by myself, and this sucks. Like, I think when you are so self-aware and you take all the responsibilities about what you do, it's really hard not to blame yourself, like to the fucking death, like, and you just say, you bad thing, you did that, how could you? And yeah, most of the time I'm the one to blame, but like I know like the phrase that says, when you blame others, you need to work on yourself. When you blame yourself, it's the same thing. And when you don't blame anybody, you arrived, Always blame yourself. Always. For everything. And I don't know, maybe because of the social media, but like I feel like my life is ticking. Like my life is like, mm, the clock is ticking. In my head, my thoughts are, you need to do something. Your life is passing by. Your life is going like away from you. If you don't do something now, you're gonna be something like poor miserable thing. And it's such a evil thing to think, cuz like in this case, like what about people who are like twice my age? This is not right to think. I'm 24, and what about people who was like much older than me? What will gonna happen like when I'll be 30? I'm gonna think that my life is like my life is like that, and close the page. Yeah, I think this comes from like again from my past, cuz like when I'm such a perfectionist, I don't know if I can say this in English. um I'm such a perfectionist, and I think it came from my will to be good in Italian language and learn the culture and be the first in everything, and wanting to prove myself that I know and I can, and and since then everything for me like became a a competition. Everything. I compare myself a lot with my past self. I always think, well, the Olga from before was a lot better than now, and it's like I don't know, a motive for me to move on, to change, to be better. And the more I grow up, the more I don't like myself. I don't know. It's like you can be perfect, but like it's one thing that bothers me a lot. I want it like to be everything perfect at its place, and I love a lot the routine. I mean, like I said, I don't struggle a lot with big changes. Maybe I'm fooling myself just like to comfort myself, but yeah, it's like maybe I do this scared, like I know that this thing will gonna help me in the future because like I embrace my future self, but it scares me. So yeah, but in the end I just stay still because I'm scared, and this is the worst thing. Like when you can't do anything, you just stay still because like it's like like a rabbit. The place from where I came from, from Ukraine. It was a really simple little town. And one thing that I've noticed in Italy is just like everything needs to be perfect. You need to be perfect in everything. Just like it's the criteria, like the criterio in Italy. You need to be perfect. You need to be always smiling, never sad. Just like, to be honest, I thought maybe this comes like from history too. Italy had a pretty big, important history. This is one thing I can do, actually. Like, I love the perfection, I love everything to be at its place, but not when it comes to myself, to my personality. You are good at pretending to be perfect, you know? Because, like, most of the time, it's just like faking it. Like, when you love your imperfect side, you know? But people around you don't like it. Because, like, the society requires other things. Perfections give us something special and gives us something unique. This is the part where you need to conserve, you know, you need to save, especially these things. And this is one thing with which I'll struggle my whole life if I'm gonna stay in Italy. Embrace the differences. And that's it for now. I feel a lot more better. I shared with you some thoughts, some things I had in my head, like, cause like, you know, when you just sit in the room and I just keep scrolling this fucking mega hell evil reels, cause like they're endless. At least they're like, there are some pages who just like when you scroll infinite, some pages who tells you stop scrolling, like go sleep or something like that, go eat something, go outside. Cause like it's just like it's serious. Like reels did destroying our lives. When I was 19, there weren't reels yet. It was more focused. Now they're everywhere. Like these magazines and all these things. They're so fast. You can't just like you don't have the possibility to be focused. Everything just like works. Like the world wants to fit into the world. The world doesn't help us to get better, to stay more focused. The world is accepting the fact that we are unfocused. And this is the problem. If like the whole system will gonna like think, well, okay, we are doing the damage to this generation, okay, we are doing the damage. It will never gonna change. Cause us being unfocused lead to money, to profit. Thank you for watching and listening to my boring thoughts in my ugly face.